and this week we're going to take a really quick look at some new video games and some DVD releases. Currently at the box office, Saw 4 is raking in the bucks with an over 32 million take in its first 3 days, as expected. And we're going to have some interesting news up ahead. Recently on the site, just today actually, we posted new interviews with the new Alien vs. Predator Requiem game coming for the PSP, which ties in with the film that you'll see this Christmas. But that is for a future episode. For what we're going to do right now is we're going to talk about a great show that recently appeared on the History Channel. It's the Lost Book of Nostradamus. Back, God, I'm dating myself now, about 20 some odd years ago, there was a fantastic film that was narrated by Orson Welles, and it took a look at some of the classic predictions by Nostradamus. This takes a look at the man's life, very detailed, in-depth, as done by the History Channel. Watch for it right now. And here's a series that's been out for a little while. It's called Real Indies. I was hoping to get to this a couple weeks ago, but we just got so behind we didn't have time for everything. There's a collection of films such as American Messiah, Mr. My Bad Dad, Being Caribou, and a fantastic one called Bombay Calling. It is a series of independent films that are finally given a chance to meet their audience. I do recommend checking them out if you like something a little different than the usual studio films that we're seeing and you like more independent fares. I do recommend them. One thing that I'm very happy to see that's finally come out, big fan of the original series, and I never saw season 2 because I was in the military at the time, but finally the definitive gold box edition of Twin Peaks is out, and this is something that fans have been long pining for. It comes from Paramount, and basically it's the premiere episode pilot, including the European version, and every episode of season 1 and 2 loaded with documentaries, behind the scenes. This is it. Everything you need to know except for having Fire Walk with Me in it. Speaking of definitive collections, this one right here is very impressive. This is Warner Home Video's Stanley Kubrick collection. The late great filmmaker has put out a set, well, the studio's put out the set, featuring Eyes Wide Shut, which was his last film with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. Although there was the debate, he did have a hand technically. He had started work on AI and Steven Spielberg finished it. One of my all-time favorites, Full Metal Jacket, The Shining with Jack Nicholson, Clockwork Orange, in 2001 A Space Odyssey. As I mentioned, it's from Warner Brothers, newly remastered, brand new, all-digital prints, documentaries. Do check that out right now. For gamers, there is something for everybody. We have brand new for the PS3, Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction from Sony and Insomniac, which is once again the daring duo brings out their arsenal of crazy weapons and saves the day. Now, of course, this is rated E for everyone, so even though there's a lot of weapons in it, it is not filled with any kind of graphic violence. It's very humorous, very tongue-in-cheek, and appropriate for the kids. Check it out right now for the Sony PS3. Just in today is a long in development. It switched studios a couple of times, but finally found a home at Sierra, who updated it, added some more money, extended the production cost and time, and developed Timeshift for the Xbox 360 and for the PC. It is a 3D shooter that has both a single and multiplayer mode to it, and the twist is that you can move time forward and backwards. Now, when we played this at the PAX Expo, one of the interesting things is you were able to, for example, there was a corridor that was destroyed that I had to cross, so by using the special powers of the suit, I was able to reverse time to when the corridor had not been destroyed, restore it, cross it, and then allow time to resume once, and back to where it was where the corridor was destroyed. Sounds crazy, but the action is intense. It is a mature-rated game, so definitely not for the young people. Check it out. It is available right now. And our final game of the day, and this is something very impressive, also for the PS3, is the Eye of Judgment. It has got the PlayStation Eye. It has got the Eye of the Judgment starter deck and software. If you like Magic the Gathering or card-based games, this is perfect for you because you have your card deck, you have the actual game here, and you have the camera that allows you to do video chat, play against friends, built-in microphone system. Sony's really doing a great job with this, as they did with Warhawk, then introducing the Bluetooth headset. They're integrating it, making seamless gameplay amongst fans all over the world easy to handle. So, with that as I said, is a very shortened edition. Look next week for a regular size video log. We're going to have some new contests coming up. We're going to have the holiday game guide. I should have some more radio appearances coming up, so we'll have the links to that. The website is still undergoing its upgrades, but we're starting to see more and more stuff. Just the other day, I posted the description of the new Indiana Jones trailer that you should be seeing in the not too distant future. And other than that, I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Have a good one.